Good morning, my people. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Grace, and my YouTube channel goes by the name Grace Muli 254. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on where you are. So today, I'm glad to share with you just a bit of knowledge that I do have. It's just about the millennials. Yeah, millennials. You all know the millennials, especially those who are born between the, the year 1980 to 1996. Those are the millennials. Excuse. They do face a range of economic, social, and personal challenges that shape their lives. Most of them, they do have a lot of challenges. Economically, socially, yeah, they do pretty have different challenges. And I remember when we were growing up, most of the people, they didn't have like that freedom of expression as well. Like you are growing up, when you are fearing your own parents, like you hear your father or your mother coming, you just run because of fear. There was no that freedom of expression. I really don't understand how you were brought up, but on the other side, I think it also shaped us discipline wise. But literally, there's no freedom. Like it's always good to have freedom expression, not like the Gen Alpha nowadays. You find somebody is 2 years, 3 years, 4 years asking you questions that you will not even ask. Maybe you will have asked that question when you are around maybe 18 years or 19 years or 20 years. So you can all imagine. So we're going to check on the challenges that are facing the millennials. So the first challenge is the main one, the biggest challenge is the financial instability. You'll find that at the moment we do have a high cost of living. High cost of living, meaning that from foodstuffs, from clothing, from everything, like literally everything. Prices have gone high, and you all know that we don't have enough jobs in our country. Most graduates are just staying at tamakin, just staying at home. They don't know where to start. So that's why you find most of the people, they end up joining into crime. And we can't blame these kids, or rather young adults who have already graduated, and then they find themselves into such scenarios. It's not their wishes, because there are no jobs. And we also need, I think counselors should get in this space to talk to the young generation, because the Gen Zs right now, they don't want to listen to anybody coming with negative vibes. They just want somebody with positive vibes, somebody who is going to hold their hands and move on. So you just find out, like we do have the student loan, like for example the help. Once you have finished graduating, when you start working, you have to pay back that money. And then the biggest also issue is affording homes. Most of the people, they can't afford even to buy an apartment or to build. At least they can manage to rent, because in the rental sector we do have different units. Somebody can decide to live in a bed sitter, a double room, a single room, a one bedroom house, a two bedroom house, depending on how you are getting your money. So you can't force yourself to go to a bigger house and you can't afford. You better go to the house that you can afford at the moment. I usually say it is better you stay in that one bedroom house, or maybe even a double room house that you can afford, than to stay in a bigger house which you will struggle because of maybe the pressure from your friends or relatives. At the end of the day, you are the one who knows yourself. So it is always good you stay by your means. Don't follow anyone's style of living. Yeah. So to the second one, which is the major challenge, the mental health. mental health, you'll find most of the people are stressed. They are really stressed, like stressed. They do have anxiety and depression. And stress, anxiety, and depression, they interlock. So you have they become more common due to work pressure, especially in at workplaces. When you're working, you also have pressure. When you're not working, you also have pressure. Now you tend to wonder, what exactly are we going through as millennials? Financial concern and the influence of social media. Yes, the influence of social media is another thing. You will see people flaunting, they have money, they have these big cars, they have they are going to vacations, boarding flights here and there. This has actually, this one has impacted a lot of negativity. You'll find even most homes or most even marriages are breaking because of social media. Pressure, a lot of pressure, a lot of pressure. I usually say you better live the way you are. When your time comes, God is going to uplift you. There is no need of pressuring now yourself. Hey, you see, social media. Okay, maybe for motivation purpose it is okay. Because personally, when I see maybe people are like building their homes, I get motivated. Then I say, one day I'll get a good home, and I might maybe try to build like so and so. They motivate you. That is okay if you get motivated, but don't pressurize yourself. If you pressurize yourself, my friend, you are going to end up in the hospital, and that is what we don't want. So let us just live the way we are. If you don't have that money to go for vacation, it's not a long must you go vacation outside the country. No, don't ever lie to yourself. You can decide, maybe you are living in, for example, Nairobi. You can also decide to go somewhere like, for example, Machakos. Even 2 days you can go. That is also for a vacation. It's not a must you spend a lot of money to go for a vacation. No, you can always just go where you are able to. And the pocket, how the pocket is, never stress yourself with this issue of hi, so and so they are going to, I don't know, Bali. Now this is Bali, I don't know, Maldives. You can also go to that, what do you call, you can decide even to go those places like even you can decide to go in this area. We have very nice places you can enjoy over there, even different, like within just the counties in your country. It's not a must to go outside. When the time comes for you to get out of the country, it is okay when the money is there proper. Yeah. Then we also have the rise of costs of health care and child care, so it makes it harder to support families. You know, nowadays people they fear even to get to bear children. Hey, mtu anasema sasa nikipata mtoto, hey, mara kununua pampers, mara sijui. I think one thing people are forgetting is that some people will always say, hey, I can't give birth to a child. Me, I don't want children. Never lie to yourself. Children are important. Right now, you might think they are not important, but wait until when you get old. It is when you will understand you need those children, and it will be too late. Maybe when you're around 60s or mid 60s, you say, hey, I wish I had children. Now they could be taking care of me. Eh? So it is always good. It is always good to have also children. People will say, oh, children are expensive or blah, 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 blah. Hey, 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 hey. It's nothing like that. What I usually believe is when you get a child or when you get children, God has also entrusted you with these children. He knows that they are going to survive. He knows how they are going to live. So nobody should even come and start pressurizing you. Oh, no need of having children, or have only one child, or have 2 children. There are those who have 6, 5, 10, and they're surviving. So personally, I don't see if it's something that can stress you up. Yeah, maybe sometimes it can stress you up when you are financially unstable. But still, what I usually say, when you are, family is everything. Family is everything. At the end of the day, family is everything. Yeah, whether you have it or you don't have it, you still have each other. That is what I know. Yeah, you also have the climate change also contributes to their future. For example, like now, like in the Europe countries, even the US, the heat wave, it has started messing up people. You get wildfires. That one will also stress you because you just have to look for somewhere else to evacuate and be safe. Through this, you also need enough resources because evacuating, you don't just evacuate with zero. Yeah, you need to have cash. Like, yeah, you need to have cash. Yeah, that's the end of my discussion today. Hope you've all enjoyed, and I hope next time we're going to talk on more. Yeah, if you have any opinion about the millennials, kindly subscribe over there. Let me know if you have any opinion about the millennials. Yeah, we can also always interact through this platform. Yeah, so thank you for watching. Kindly subscribe, like, share, and comment. Peace.